Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Prescribe. This is the second time of me making this video. The first time the recording didn't quite come out as well as I wanted. I use a RetroSync 4K, and I had that running to do the capture of this alpha core that we're playing on the MiSTer FPGA, and the output wasn't perhaps at the best settings that we have. And I looked at it and thought, no, there's been a lot of work that's gone into this core, and I would be doing the creator of this core an absolute disservice by having, quite frankly, poor video output. So here we go. Take number 2. Welcome. Let's try again. So this video is dedicated to my friend Niall Quinn. There you go. Your name is in lights. Thank you for letting me know about this core. It is brilliant to be playing it, and I can't wait to show you this particular game that we're about to fire up. And this game is Majestic 12. So we're playing this, as we say, on the MiSTer FPGA. This is a brand new core from Taito. We're putting a core in him, and we're going to basically play Space Invaders. Let me turn this down just a little bit so I can do a bit of talking for the first game that we play. And you can see the name scrolling across the bottom because you haven't got time to read the text. It disappears so quickly on the screen. And this is basically Space Invaders version 4, I believe. Obviously there was a lot of versions of Space Invaders and official ones and stuff like that, but of the official route I believe this was version number 4, and we've just got ourselves a power up. Not sure what that does. Let's try all the 4 buttons. Nope, you can define 4 buttons on this core, and it doesn't seem to do anything there. Maybe this one's a bit different. Here we go, arms. Alright, so you can shoot these little barricades up into the Space Invaders, because as you saw, you didn't start with any houses this time round, and they will destroy things when they hit into them, which is quite nice. And we're using a MiSTer FPGA, and this is powered by the Ironclad DX from D3F mod. You know, great piece of kit there that we have here that replaces the entire stack of the MiSTer FPGA. So we've got the Nano DE10 just sitting effectively on this system board, and everything else is plugged in, be my SD card and the NFC reader I use. Oh, I've got to focus. Oh, I had to focus to shoot that and I died. But no, yeah, lovely system, the DX board, the Ironclad DX from D3F mod. Alright, so this core is absolutely brilliant. Now keep an eye on the ticker. The details about where we got this core are in the video description below. But I was stunned when I saw this, and the amount of games that this supports is absolutely incredible. You can do nothing but have praise and credit for the developers that could do this, that could take the system boards that they have and create basically FPGA implementations so we can play them. And this is a new alpha core, as it says on. Oh my god, I'm dead again. Oh, I'm not. That was a shield. Oh, I might be alright. No, I'm not. I'm dead. So yeah, this is a new alpha core that plays this game and quite a few other games as well, and it's from Wickerwaka. So shout out to that man. You can see his little profile picture there on the ticker as well. I hope he doesn't mind I've done this, but yeah, he is an awesome man, and I've only had one dealing with him, and it was basically for the amount of games that this is going to support, I wanted to pay for this. I wanted to pay for this core, and I know that some developers on the MiSTer FPGA charge for the content that they produce, and it's locked behind a beta key. Jatago is one that does that, and that's how he chooses to do business. That's how he chooses to fund the items that he gets here. And I figured that this needed funding. Oh, hyperlaser. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was quite nice. I figured this needed funding and supporting. So I reached out and said, where's your Patreon? I want to pay for this because there is going to be plenty of games on this core when it's fully developed that I will be wanting to play, and I will absolutely be wanting to play. And he said no. And he just basically gave me a link to a Patreon for the MiSTer FPGA. So if you want to support this, for just a small donation, maybe as much as what you would pay for an itch game from itch.io, the Patreon link will be in the video description below. And also my friend Niall Quinn made me aware of this. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh, I'm dead again. Oh, I survived. He made me aware of this game. So the link to the Discord where this comes from is also available. You do need to supply the ROMs yourself, and if it's any point of reference here, the ROMs I'm using for this and some other games that I'm not showing at the moment, but this particular game is the ones from MAME 277, so everything works like a dream. Everything really does work like a dream, apart from my gameplay that's a bit shoddy there. So we scored 60,000 300 points. I'm rather pleased with this, but you know what? I think we can do better. So I'm going to put the name in the GPC because Gentleman's Picks Club, why would I not put that name in? We're going to whack it in here very, very quickly. We got to round 6. Let's make a note of that as well. And I'm going to go on one of those things that I don't often do unless we do the videos where I'm actually not featured at all and it's just pure gameplay, and I'm going to be silent so that we can actually see how far we can get. So another coin goes in, I'm pressing start, let's pump up the volume and go for this. Well, that's me, game over. God, didn't that end rather quickly? But I'm quite pleased with that. 145,460. And what a brilliant core to be playing this. And a little spoiler, this is the second time, as I say, that I've been doing this video because it didn't go right the first time in terms of what the video looked like, but it's a lot better this time. I can see to my screen to the left. I should have paid attention the first time, but my gameplay was a lot better this time. It was a lot better this time. So I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the developer of this core. This is one beautiful piece of code that you've done. Beautiful piece of work. And you're such a gentleman, and I mean that in the purest form, to, you know, not want any money for this or anything like that, and just point people to the MiSTer FPGA generic Patreon, which supports all kinds of developers and purchasing kit and stuff like this. So now, thumbs up to you for this. Thank you for making an old guy like myself really happy with this core. You know, I don't get that excited about many things in life, but when I have a look at the list of all the stuff that this core supports, us as a community in the MiSTer FPGA world are in for something absolutely brilliant, and this is down to you. Thank you very much.
Gentleman, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. At the Gentleman's Pixel Club, we play old school games, no need to rule. With sunglasses on, we dive into retro fun. Masters of nostalgia, our joy never gets undone. G is for Gentleman, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, you know ladies, welcome to Pixelated Fun. Remember when we had Commodore and Atari too? Those were the days, we loved them like a brother and you. From Pac-Man to Space Invaders, we played all night long. Gentleman's Pixel Club reminds us of those times when life was just right. G is for Gentleman, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming and the ladies too. Retro fun never done. Through the years, the games may change, but the spirit stays the same. Gentlemen's Pixel Club is where we gather our hearts in a gang. Sunglasses on, we're ready to play. Gentlemen's Pixel Club, the ultimate gaming channel, always in play. G is for Gentleman, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. And women and children of gaming, joystick fun are never done. G is for Gentleman, T is for Pixel, C is for Club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, right, and have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, pixelated fun never done.